Hey YouTubers, Mo here from Mo's Motorcycle Journey. I noticed took my bike to Grand Rapids and back, and I noticed the front shocks were very tight. It's like they locked right up. I've done a little bit of research on it already, and come to find out, it seems like the anti-dive has tripped. I guess there's an anti-dive device on the bike, and I could not find any videos for it. So this is what I did. I had to get into the service manual, and that really doesn't say too much about it either. So I'm gonna do a little video on the anti-dive. Start the intro. To do is there are 4 screws on the front fender, which are going to be the 3/8 Allen bit, I believe that is. Yep, no, it's 3/16 Allen bit. So you remove those 4 screws. Once you remove the 4 screws, this right here is your anti-dive device. Now, there's a few different ways that you can handle this, okay? If it triggers, what it does is it locks up this front left shock, and it stops the whole bike from diving down. Now, if that triggers, you're just going to get a hard ride. I mean, it don't matter. The steering wheel, your headlight's going to be jumping on the street signs. It just doesn't matter what you do. This has triggered. Now, Honda says that if you don't change your brake fluid and every 12,000 miles, that's what happens, because this little system has a little plunger in it that pushes down into a plunger inside of here, which stops the flow inside your fork. So when it stops the flow, your fork will not go up and down like it should. So there is something on eBay that you can buy it's just a little extender. It's like a little piece that you stick in there. This is what I did. There is the other method of taking a nickel and drilling a hole in it. But what I did was I removed these 2 little bolts here. I believe those are 8mm. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but you remove those and 8mm Allen. And then what I used was I picked that up, and now I could clean all that out and replace this, but I just figured I just need to deactivate it. It's not that big of a deal to have it. I don't really do hard stops. You know, I'm a cautious rider. Now, there might be a situation where I will get into a hard stop, but, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, I removed this. When I went and bought when I did my rear differential fluid, the fluid that they gave me, they also gave me a crush washer. What I did was I removed these 2 bolts and I slipped this little joint up. I slid that crush washer in there. Then I torqued these back down. Deactivated it. It's done. Don't have to deal with it no more. Now, my shocks the bike rides totally different now. The bike is smooth as silk, like it was when I first started riding it. But this is the anti-dive device on a Goldwing 1800. It's also on a lot of other bikes. They also make it for the F6B. It's pretty much the same exact device. 2001 to 2006, it's a little different than 2007 and up to 2017. They corrected a few problems that they were having with it. But that's it, guys. That's what I did. That's the anti-dive device. I looked all online. I could not find any videos about it. and what exactly I wanted to do or needed to do to deactivate it. Now, I will probably go ahead and replace it and then put on my new brake line and then breathe the brake system. But this was a way to get around all that quickly and still be able to enjoy my bike, and then, you know, do that when my bike is down for, you know, some time or winter time or whatever. But anyways, guys, that's the video on the anti-dive device. And let me just stick my fender back on, put my 4 bolts back in, and I'm good to go. Okay, last screw to stick in there. Sorry, it's hard to do it with one hand. We're just gonna get the socket and tighten these down real quick. Be good to go. Okay, so what you do is you torque these down to, I believe the service manual said 15 foot-pounds. So we're gonna kind of cheat, and that's 15. All right, guys, that will solve your anti-dive device situation. So if you got any problems with your anti-dive device, that's a nice little video on how to correct that problem. Again, I'm not a professional, but I've eliminated my anti-dive device, and I'm glad I did. So, all right, YouTubers, have a good one. Oh, and if you like this video, hit the like button, and if you subscribe, you'll see some more things coming up.